Y'all did it. Y'all did it again. Bienvenidos Muses, regresé con otro video. Es tu favorita morenita y regresé con un nuevo video. Dime linda, ¿cómo ustedes están? Okay, today's video, mira, me tengo mis cejas puestas. I have my eyebrows done already because we're gonna be talking about Pam. The new Fenty, hold on. The new Fenty, concha, aquí hay luz. Aquí hay luz. These new babies, the new Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Listen, when I first heard about these foundations, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get my hands on these. So thank you guys, thank you Fenty for sending a few over. I went on over to Sephora and copped some more just to really get a shade that was gonna, you know? And I needed a shade to give me a little, you know, yeah, I know I'm extra. For today's video, we're just gonna be jumping in and just seeing if these babies are morenita friendly, morenito friendly, full coverage, okay? Because we got wet manchas, and I want to know if this is gonna cover me, because when I hear powder, I honestly thought when it came down to this foundation, I thought it was gonna be like a setting powder, and I thought that's how everyone was gonna use it. And after doing my research, you me di cuenta that we're actually using these as foundation. Okay. That's different for me. I've never really used a powder as a foundation. And today, we shall. If you guys are excited to see if these foundations are going to cover up hyperpigmentation, any discoloration of any of that sort, let's go and jump into this video. So, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, y vamos a comenzar. All right, first things first, I am going to... My skin's been so dry. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Okay, where are we? I'm gonna go in. Let me go in and take some Rare Beauty. This is always an Optimist. I've been seeing a lot of people use this foundation, kind of like underpainting, in like the underpainting sense. I'm gonna go in and take a few of your advice that you got. A few of you gave me advice when I was doing the underpainting video con Tati, call me Chrissy, and you actually recommended that I could go ahead and color correct. So for today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and color correct. I already set and primed my face. I'm gonna go in with my color corrector, my MAC Pro and Conceal in Extra Deep. More of an even canvas to work with. For my eyes, I'm gonna go in for my concealer. I'm taking the Pro Filter Instant Retouch in the shade 390, and I'm gonna apply it under my eyes. I've been seeing everybody use the concealer, so I'm gonna stick with La Familia. And we're just gonna go here. And here. My beauty blender, I'm just gonna work it in. And I still see a little bit of discoloration right there, so I'm really curious to see. Maybe I can go in with some more concealer, just like correct that. Let me use 420, and I'm just gonna use it on like my little cheek areas. Let me just see. I'm just gonna... Yo, this concealer low-key is like the Pro Filter foundation in a concealer. I don't use her enough. I definitely should. Look at her. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation in the shade 420. Just gonna go in. It does come with this applicator. Matter of fact, let's just go in with it first, just to see. All right. So I'm just gonna use my applicator on this side. It's actually coming across as a lot warmer than it does on pan. Okay. You see that? Like, huh? You guys, I am just gonna show you guys what it looks like. This is like my first application. I'm just going back in. All right, I'm gonna go in with a brush and I'm just gonna use it on this side. Okay. All right, let's see if this can cover right here. Let's go back in. This is very different. Hold on. It's like a lot warmer than I expected. Okay, first impressions. It is giving me the coverage that I'm asking. I just need to see how it looks once I apply like my highlighter, my bronzer. So I'm gonna go in and take the shade. I went ahead and got this shade 470 because I just feel like this is what I need, but I need to brighten. Let me go in with 430. Will 430 be too warm? Ooh. I feel like I look a little too warm. Pero vamos a ver. We are going to highlight. I'm gonna take 350 and I'm gonna highlight under my eyes. Okay. Trust the process. I'm just gonna like blend that all in. I don't have anything on this brush. I'm just blending out the powder and I'm really liking it. This is like a whole nother vibra. Again, stay with me. Let's trust this process. Let's see. Taking 350. I'm just patting it into the skin. You see how like I'm starting to see a little bit more definition? Let me go in here. With the powder foundations, I feel like placement is key. Like I still have this right here. Let me just go back in. 430 comes across a lot warmer here. But if you want the coverage, why not? Because this is like a little roja right here, but let's see. I'm optimistic. I'm all about trusting the process. Again, placement. I'm gonna go back in and take 350 and kind of do what I would have done with concealer, right? All right, we're not done. Although I do feel like I'm warm, I'm not snatched. I'm just gonna go back in, no product on esta brocha, and I'm just kind of like blending it all in. And you guys, look at how it looks. I'm trying to like, look at how it looks. I'm gonna go in and snatch the face. I'm gonna go in with the shade 470, and we're gonna see. Hold on, let me see. Ooh, that is potent. I'm just gonna take a little bit. Oh. So I went in with 350. I didn't bake or anything. I just set my face with 350 right here. For my all over powder, I go in with the shade that I am originally in the Pro Filter foundation, which is 420. And to give me more, I guess, coverage, I went in with 430. She did go in and kind of like help out those areas that might be a little bit difficult to cover. She gave me what I needed, but as you can see that although she looks kind of like a little warm on my skin, it translated a little bit warmer. But once you highlight and you bring everything together, like I don't hate it. And I'm someone like, look at the coverage I got. I'm not mad at this coverage. To warm up my face, I went in with this shade. I went in with the shade 470 because it was the only thing that looked like Mocha Mami. And I remember when I saw Mocha Mami, I always assumed that it would be too warm, but I love it. I love how it looks on my complexion. I actually can go in and add some more. I like my skin to look a little bit more like just like warm and, you know. I'm gonna go in and add some blush. Okay, so I just speed through my face because that's not what this is about. I'm gonna go in with the new Gloss Bomb creams. Yes, the Gloss Bomb cream, and this is Fenty Glow. I'm gonna. Oof. If you guys want to see me swatch these, I went ahead and did an IG Reel or IGTV for these. I'll pop the video snippet right in here. You guys can go and check that out. All right, so here is the final look using the new Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. Honestly, I would actually go in with, if you have my complexion and you don't have any like discoloration that you have to deal with, 420 will work like a gem. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys the price. These are priced at what, $36? Let me make sure. Yeah, the Pro Filter Soft Matte, $36 foundations. I'm actually really shocked with the coverage. I don't think I look awful. It's very different. It does feel light on the skin. I actually would, why I keep saying actually? I'm not mad at how I look. This is a very, I don't even know how I would explain how I feel. It doesn't feel like I have anything on. She looks like, you know what this reminds me of? Like on the go, like I just need a quick touch up. I want to look nice, like that kind of vibra. What do you guys think? I really don't hate the way I look. Like I feel like this looks cute. Like I still see a little bit of discoloration on my forehead, but again, I did my best to like color correct if needed. I wouldn't even hate this. And I don't know if you can do this because this is actually how I was going to go into this collection. I was going to use a liquid foundation and set this with this powder. And I thought that was going to make it look. If you guys want to see how that looks, I'd be more than happy to do that. Honestly, I'm shocked. Like, we full over here. I don't feel cakey. At first, I was a little worried because I was looking very warm around my, you know, my mouth area to my forehead. But once you apply your powder, if you want something that's a little bit lighter, you know, go with 350. I personally like the way 350 looked under me and for my under eye, and I like the way my pores look. Like, I like the way my pores look. I didn't go in with the setting spray. I'm scared to because it's all powder that I'm like, I don't know. And I'm not gonna do it. No voy a inventar. No voy a inventar. Me puse un poquito de blush. I added a little bit of blush. But I feel pretty. I feel pretty. Here is my final look. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I really don't hate it. But for like the coverage on this foundation, I don't know, y'all. If you can give me that full without making me look like un bicocho, mi amor, you sold me. Fenty, y'all did it again. Y'all did it again. Okay. Here is my final look using the new Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. Let me know which shade are you gonna gear towards. Are you someone who's gonna need, you know, a little bit more of a light coverage? And if you're on my complexion, remember, go with 420. If you're on my complexion, you need a little bit more full because you're dealing with a little bit stubborn marks, are you gonna go in with 430? I hope this video was straightforward, straight to the point. I love you guys. And if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it con todo el mundo, y lo veo en el próximo video. Mua. Adiós.